seeing my face, welcome to my channel. If you love anything to do with Harry Potter, this could be the place for you. Hit that subscribe button, I'd love to have you. A massive thank you to my Patreons. They help me keep this channel running just that little bit more. If you'd like to know any more about Patreon, that's linked in the description of this video, along with my social medias. Go see what I'm up to on those. But yes, welcome back to my Saturday series. Today we are on episode 4. Yes, episode 4. Today is all about, you've seen the thumbnail, theories on Voldemort. I absolutely love a good Harry Potter theory, whether it's to do with the characters or the series itself, and I thought it would make a quite fun series. Please let me know if you're enjoying this series in the comments. If you haven't gone to see my last episodes, then do feel free to go check them out. Obviously, they're not in some sort of order. You can watch this one first and then go back and watch the other ones. They're not sort of linked in that way, they're just sort of random. But yeah, go check them out if you love a good Harry Potter theory. But yeah, today is all about Voldemort's theories. Let's do this. Okay, so the first one is that the Sorting Hat wanted to place Harry into Slytherin because it could sense Voldemort's soul inside Harry. You know, because Harry was a mistake of a Horcrux. Apparently this is a theory that's gone around a while now, but I'm going to be honest here, it's the first time I have heard this theory. Have you heard this theory before, or is this new to you too? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think. I quite see it myself, because the Sorting Hat's very clever. Obviously it reads sort of, not read your mind, but by being on your head, it feels those vibes of your brain, and obviously gets the strongest traits to choose your house. So it would make sense that the Sorting Hat did feel Voldemort's soul inside Harry. So could that have been a little hint, obviously first thing in the series? I don't know. I quite like that theory though. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. The second theory, Harry could never ever master occlumency against Voldemort. So obviously, as we see, Snape tries to teach Harry occlumency so that Harry can try and keep Voldemort out of his head. I mean, yes, we see that obviously quite early on in the very first couple of sessions of Snape trying to teach Harry occlumency, Snape gives up. I don't blame him, if I'm honest, because obviously Harry sees, he sort of bounds it back onto him and sees Snape's memory of Harry's dad bullying Snape. That would have been very embarrassing indeed. But even if Harry had mastered occlumency, he couldn't have used occlumency against Voldemort, keeping Voldemort outside of his head. A Reddit poster said that this is because the connection between Voldemort and Harry is far too strong. I mean, after all, a part of Voldemort's soul is inside Harry, so a part of Voldemort himself is inside Harry. So Voldemort is going to be able to access Harry's head because there's a part of him in Harry, if that makes any sense. But that theory does make sense, that maybe Harry couldn't use occlumency properly against Voldemort because of this. I do like that theory. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Theory number 3, Voldemort cannot do legitimacy to loving thoughts. To read loving thoughts, Susie. So let's try that again. Lord Voldemort cannot use legitimacy to read loving thoughts. Fans have wondered why Voldemort didn't know that Snape and Narcissa were betraying him. A Reddit poster suggests that Voldemort cannot read thoughts when it involves love. And obviously in betraying Voldemort, Narcissa and Snape were working together. The act was love towards Draco Malfoy. I'm not too sure about that theory. Let me know what you think in the comments. It would make sense because, yeah, he didn't know. I mean, Snape is very good at occlumency and can keep Voldemort out of his thoughts, but obviously there's Narcissa. Now, was she good at occlumency as well as Snape? Or was it that because it was about love, Voldemort couldn't get inside her head? Because obviously what Snape was doing, it was what Narcissa was doing. They were doing this together. So in a sense, it could work, this theory, but I'm not too sure. Let me know what you think. But it would also explain why Snape was the perfect person to teach Harry occlumency. Because obviously Voldemort couldn't access Snape's head to see that he was doing this with Harry, because Snape would have been doing it out of love for Lily. So it would work there. It would work there. But I think with Snape that he's very skilled with occlumency, and I think that's why. But again, let me know your thoughts. I'm just a bit sort of unsure about that theory. Theory number 4, Harry's bad eyesight is due to Voldemort's curse. So many people have asked this question, including myself. If the wizarding world can fix injuries, I mean, you can even regrow bones with Skele-Gro. Why does Harry wear glasses? Why is his eyesight so bad and they can't fix it? Now, could our question be answered? A Reddit poster suggested that Voldemort's curse left more than just a scar. Now, in Deathly Hallows, when George, bless him, loses an ear, we see that obviously he still has no ear. He doesn't have an ear. We see that dark magic cannot always be treated and reversed. I mean, to be fair as well, the scar on Harry's forehead is pretty close to his eyes. So did Voldemort's curse catch Harry's eyes too, making his eyesight really poor? Is this why? So with this theory, guys, I kind of see it. I'm feeling for this theory, okay? I think it could be onto something. This Reddit poster could be well onto something here. I mean, it's true. We've seen so many of these really bad injuries get fixed. Look at Ron, bless him, when he got splinched. I mean, his arm, his shoulder was a mess. But Hermione fixed it with Essence of Dittany. So it was Essence of Dittany. What am I having a moment? But his shoulder was fixed. I mean, it was basically a weight from his body. I mean, it's just awful. But it was fixed. And we see Harry get his bones regrown. Not just fixed, they were regrown. We see people that have been poisoned. That was a dark magic, actually. But it did say that some dark magic can't be fixed. So with it being that curse, I don't know. I do still think, even though I've just found something out there, I do still think that maybe Voldemort's curse didn't just give him the scar. It does kind of make sense. I don't know if I believe the theory, but it does make me think. It makes my brain twitch. What do you think to that one? Let me know. And number 5, guys, theory number 5, Nagini is Voldemort's mother. Now in Half-Blood Prince, we get the following passage. I remember she said to me, I hope he looks like his papa. And I won't lie, she was right to hope it, because she was no beauty. And then she told me he was to be named Tom, for his father and Marvolo. For his father, yes, I know, funny name, isn't it? We wondered if she came from the circus. A Reddit poster suggested that Nagini, who worked in a circus and was in Europe in December of 1926, when Voldemort was born, I mean, it would explain the fondness of his snake if Nagini is his mother. I mean, he doesn't leave that snake alone. I know the snake's a Horcrux, but he went and hid the other Horcruxes. Nagini's always by his side. In Goblet of Fire, Voldemort drinks Nagini's venom to get back his strength. Kind of like a child drinking its mother's milk. I don't know, guys. What do you think to that theory? That was the last one. What do you think? I'm unsure. These theories that I read out, obviously, again, I say this in all of them, do not take these theories seriously. When I'm researching, I talk about the theories that I found most interesting to talk about. It was a very interesting one to talk about, that last one of Nagini maybe being Voldemort's mum. I'm unsure, but I see where the theory's going, because he hid all his other Horcruxes, but Nagini was close by his side the whole time. He had Nagini the whole time when he didn't leave Nagini. Or was it that Nagini didn't leave Voldemort because she was trying to protect her son? I mean, he does kind of look like a snake because of his nose, no nose, whatever you want to call it. He's got them slits that... Is he? Maybe? Is Nagini his mom? Again, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, that is all for today's episode 4. What did you think to Voldemort's theories? Do you have any other theories that you've heard about Voldemort that you would like to share with me? I might not have seen them. I did see a few, but just picked a handful. But there will be some that I didn't see, because I didn't see that many on Voldemort. But yeah, if you know any more, let me know in the comments, because I love a good theory. But definitely let me know what you think to the theories that I read off. What you think to them. Do you find them interesting, or do you find them interesting, you believe them? Do you find it interesting but you see that it's not really likely? Talk to me in the comments. Hopefully I can reply, because YouTube is still doing that thing. Doesn't seem to be as often, but yeah, my replies do disappear. It's really frustrating because I love talking to you guys. That is the end of today's video though, guys. Please give it a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because it helps me more than you know, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, Pods Poppets.